Good morning, everyone. There's more people than that. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
That's what I like. I want to thank all of you for joining us as we share our deepest gratitude for all of our Albany County veterans. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to start by acknowledging everyone who is with us this morning. And Lee Kindlon, our Albany County District Attorney. Lee? Hi. Oh, okay. Okay. Nobody has to get up and run out. Okay. All right. Sue Rizzo, our Albany County Comptroller. And these are our Albany County legislators. Gary Domalewicz. Gary. Over there. Ellen Rosano. Mickey Cleary. Susan DeRilliard. Lynn Lakakis. Dr. Carolyn McLaughlin. And Susan Petto. Thank you very much. So now, oh, closer. Oh, I always think I'm talking too loud. All right. So leading into Memorial Day, we were very fortunate enough to unveil the first 11 of these banners that you see around the room right now. But today, we are also privileged to unveil the next 23 banners that will proudly hang throughout the city of Albany for the weeks, months, and years ahead. All right? Our county executive, Dan McCoy, has been a huge proponent of this program, so I must thank him for his support. He couldn't join us today, but I am so happy that Scott Leslie is here in his stead. Scott Leslie is not only a veteran himself, but he is one of the most impactful people in Albany County when it comes to serving our veterans. Beyond ceremonies such as this, he helps us celebrate our veterans every month through the Honor a Vet program. That would be enough, but every day Scott and his team are also advocating for our veterans and helping them secure all of the benefits we have promised them as a nation for their service. Scott, he's a great partner, and I'm thrilled to invite him up to share a few words with us this morning.
Thank you, Wanda, to our Deputy Chair. Thank you for all of our veterans and attendees that are with us tonight. Just want to take 1 minute of your time to just really give you an opportunity to reflect back and take a look at the banners around us and that you see around the city of Albany. It gives each and every one of us an opportunity to remember the service and sacrifice that so many have made in Albany County for our state, our community, and our nation. What our veterans go through on a daily basis, it can be tough. There's a lot of invisible wounds out there. There's a lot of Vietnam veterans out there that are carrying around the burden of a bad war. It didn't go in our favor, and they have to carry that burden. And now as we move forward past the global war on terrorism, it's important to remember that our Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, they're also dealing with some of the similar consequences. Toxic exposure, being lonely, being in an odd environment where sometimes they don't fit in with civilians. So every day when we drive around the city of Albany, we see these banners. Take a moment to remember how much they've sacrificed for us, how much they've done. And some of them came home without their friends. And that's what we need to remember. Again, I also want to thank County Executive Dan McCoy, who hired me just under 2 years ago. Serving in this capacity as the director of the Veterans Service Bureau has been one of the most rewarding opportunities of my entire life. And I couldn't do it without your support. And to our Vietnam veterans, welcome home. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. And since we all have an opportunity to express it, I want to thank you again for your service to our country. I just want to reiterate, we did start this earlier, and the first banners that we put up, my father was amongst those that was honored to have his banner hang, and also some of the men who I went to school with. And I always remembered them I remember coming down from college. I went to Skidmore when the protest was on for the Vietnam War. And for a while, they didn't even call Vietnam a war. They called it a conflict. And so now we have an opportunity to remember those people that we went to school with, that are our parents now, or our grandparents, to let them know how much we appreciate all of what they gave to us and to this nation. Thank you. So as the daughter and mother of veterans, days like today, they do hold a special place in my heart. Without the sacrifices of everyone depicted, if you look around the room here on these banners, and the families that stood and stand behind them, we would not be here today. And that is plain and simple. I do cherish this ceremony. My daughter, Jacqueline Jones, was honored this summer at one of Scott's ceremonies. So I know the pride that all of the families with us here today are feeling. It goes beyond words. So I'm thankful we can bring that feeling to the forefront this morning and honor their commitment and their dedication. To paraphrase Abraham Lincoln, President Abraham Lincoln, he said, "It is for us to be dedicated to the unfinished work which they fought and nobly advanced. We must increase our dedication to that cause for which they gave the full measure of devotion. We must resolve that these veterans did not serve in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth." Thank you to all of our veterans today. The 23 Americans, the 23 Albany residents, and the 23 veterans we honor today are Terence Kindlon, Rizzo, Alfred Mantey, Brian Soden. You know, I think I am going to ask them to come down. If I call your name, and I'm not going to stop, I want those that are here today and are being, I just want you to walk down. And if just that person, and can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so Terence Kindlon. Right here. All right, there you go. Rizzo. Okay, Alfred Mantey. Brian Soden. Edward Williams. Jerry McGee. Hayes Coleman. Joseph Gullo. Paul Domalewicz Jr. and Paul Domalewicz Sr. I hope I say this right. Joseph Heaphy. Correct me. Heaphy, okay. All right. Kevin Jackson. Nathaniel Marable. Philip DiPace. Ralph Baird. Richard Rose. Souhimbou Kone. Timothy O'Keefe. Vincent Gizzi. Wilbert Branch. William Deere. Leo Turner. And McCell Longmire. So this is all for our program today, but we want to thank you for joining us, and we're going to be taking pictures, and if you haven't had an opportunity to stand here and look back, you can take pictures here, but we want our veterans to come forward here so we can take some pictures with all of you, and then what we'll do is we'll invite your families up. Only the veterans, only the veterans.
Is the document, my son?
I'm sorry. So we're going to do the veterans first, the ones that we still have with us. You're going to come on up, and we want to take your picture.
Okay.
All right? Go on.
Everybody, right?
All of the veterans, yes.
Okay.
Come on, even it out.
How you doing? Good. Kindlon here. Hey.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Hey.
Somebody should do that.
Right.
We'll start with you, McCell, Mr. Longmire. Your family members will come up. You got to step to the side and do this one. Okay. Just move that way.
We got the whole family today. Move over to the middle.